Hi. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Fancy meeting you here. Today we are taking Wellness Wednesday to new heights using these fancy trampolines.
Who put those there?
I know, she did.
Claire Lo Russo. There she is in the center. She's the founder of Carve Fitness. I'll stop moving. And Wellness. Carve Fitness Wellness, a series of trampoline fitness classes, and she's got a wide range.
That's right.
Claire, welcome to New York Living. Thank you so much. This is already very fun.
I'm thrilled to be here. Anytime I get to speak about rebounding, it is a good day for me.
Well, let's get into it. First of all, we rarely have guests that bring props that are like this. So
Yes.
you win the award.
Thank you.
For
Yeah,
best prop.
Most fun segment.
Tell us how trampoline figures into fitness.
Okay, so trampoline fitness is amazing. There are so many health, wellness, and fitness benefits that the body reaps from rebounding. It increases bone density. You get a full body detox. You work every single muscle in your body. It's working the body literally from the inside out. Building muscles and strengthening in a very low impact fashion. That is like one of the best things.
The act of this?
I was just going to ask, yeah, what is the rebound?
Okay, so rebounding, anytime anybody sees these, the immediate thought is, I want to jump. But it is actually the opposite.
That was my thought.
It is pressing into the rebounder and then holding proper posture as your body is recoiled back up. So,
So it's not the up, it's the down.
How did you get into this?
Yeah.
It's a down. It's a really long story, but
You were an acrobat. You were in Cirque du Soleil.
Not at
you were in
all.
a circus.
I was researching the lymphatic system. My father was very ill, and I became sort of obsessed with the lymphatic system. He had cancer.
Oh, wow.
And this came up in my search of one of the best ways to get your lymphatic system pumping. And it was, even though my background was in science and biology, nobody ever talked about it. So this was my first introduction to rebounding. And then as I learned more about it, I was like, where are the classes? Why isn't everybody doing that?
Well, to that point, Miss Fancy Researcher,
Yes.
why is it important that we be mindful of our lymphatic system and do something, I guess, that stimulates it or not stimulate it?
Absolutely. It is the key to, I believe, our overall health and wellness. And it is the way that the body is able to detox itself. It helps us fight off infection, and basically it is the only system that requires movement to work. So you think of the circulatory system or the respiratory system, and you know that works automatically. Rebounding, or the lymphatic system, it's a series of one-way valves, and they're stagnant. So unless you're active,
they're just going to be sleepy,
yes.
and that's no good for anybody.
And as you can already see with this vertical motion that we are doing with rebounding, it stimulates those one-way valves to pump. So if you swim,
it's stimulating my bladder is also. I just want to go on record.
Did you use the facilities before we started?
I did, and I also just want to go on record. As a woman who has had not one but two children.
I got 3.
Well, I don't know how you don't pee on yourself, is all I have to say. I'm just gonna put it out there.
The lovely thing is, and this is great, like one of the vibes that I wanted to create in our studio was one of inclusivity, not exclusivity. I wanted people to come in as they were. Nobody has to look a certain way or be a certain way. Come in as you are. Wherever you are, there's a place for us. So back to that. That is something that strengthens time.
Let's do it.
And by the way, Marisol, it's all virtual 100%, so you own the rebounder at home, so if you trickle a little on it, it's okay.
It's because it's going back in your room. All right, first things first, Claire, what do we need to focus on?
The stance.
The stance. This is our most stable stance when the feet are their widest. So you're creating the most stable foundation. So let's take our toes, lift them up, place them back down on the mat. Really feel yourself grounding into the mat. Now we're going to have a soft bend in our knees. Rookie mistake is to make those knees, you know, and lock them. No bueno. Then you're going to tuck your pelvis, navel to the spine, roll the shoulders down and back. Chin is tucked, so you want to have a nice straight line with the spine up through the neck. Let's put our hands on our hips. And while you squeeze your core and lift your pelvic floor, start pressing gently into the rebounder.
This feels really nice.
Isn't that amazing?
I really could do this all day.
Now, the cool thing about this is, right, this is one of our most gentle moves, right? Simple, basic. Put your hand on your core, and you will feel your core contracting.
Oh, boy.
Amazing, right?
Like little pulsations.
So that's magic. It is truly a full body workout here. All right, ladies, so now we're going to experiment with the instability of being on a rebound.
This is not my
shimmy,
strong suit.
shimmy in. So we're going to come into
like
that
a heel toe?
hip
How'd you
width.
do that?
Yeah. Shimmy, shimmy. So you
Shimmy,
feel
shimmy.
connected.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
now you're in. Let's
made
get
it.
back
Nice.
into form. Roll
Yeah.
those shoulders down and back, navel to the spine, glutes, and you're going to press. Keep the knees bent. And then if you really want to feel the instability up here, which is what we work with as you get a little bit more used to being up here, we work with that instability, right? You build those stabilizing muscles. Good job. Try and keep it nice and straight. And if you feel uncomfortable,
You can
come
shimmy
on
back.
back out.
You could shimmy back, Claire.
There you
Shimmy
go.
in and shimmy
Isn't
out.
that amazing?
I like it.
All right, so now let's come to a hip width stance. Okay, reconfigure the body, shoulders down and back, hand on the hips.
Oh, hips.
And now we're going to lift the right heel. So lift up the right heel, left knee remains bent, and you're going to press. And we're just, these are nice, basic
Ooh.
moves. You can do a double press,
I
or
have
you
to
can
tell
Why are my
you.
ankles fired up?
I also,
See that?
in a strange way, feel weightless.
Yes.
I don't.
Isn't that amazing? You are weightless. You're weightless, and then think about that. The cells compress. So in addition to getting that lymphatic system pumping, you are giving yourself a massage.
And it doesn't
I feel
hurt
like
my
I would
knee.
go.
How you doing, Alex?
I'm having a
I'm
great
ready
time.
for a basket
Good?
toss. I am ready for you to.
All right.
Like this. And I
So-
don't feel like I have to pee yet.
There we go.
Thank you,
go.
Claire.
All right, ladies, so now we're going to learn how to use our arms to facilitate movements. A lot of times when people first start using the trampolines, it's a lot of fear. We're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Shoulders down and back. Let's have our pinkies touch the outer portions of our thighs.
okay.
We're going to do, and so energy, shooting energy through the fingertips, and you're going to do a lovely scaption movement, and notice what's driving your movement here. It's the arms.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna
okay.
say I'm not doing any pressing, but I'm moving.
So you can
that's great.
keep your feet attached to the trampolines, or you'll notice,
Oh, shoot, Claire.
you might be able to lift off. Try keep those arms straight, nice and straight. And
Ooh!
there you
I
go.
did a lift off.
Energy,
I did a
lightning
lift
through
off.
those arms. Good.
I'm gonna get one of these for the traffic center. You know when people work with like standing treadmills or something? I'm like, there's traffic.
Back down,
Get George.
another lovely
Watch it.
one. You've had a stressful day at work, everything's gone wrong, and you need to just let it all go. Let's focus on our posture, pressing down through the feet, knees are bent, tuck the pelvis, and you're just gonna start to snap at the
is
wrists.
good.
This is one of my favorite, super cathartic
Claire,
moves. You
this
just
has
like-
been fantastic.
We're
You've
gonna keep
made a
doing
believer
this.
out of me.
Yeah.
You have totally made a believer out of me. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And if
Pleasure
you
to
at
be
home
here.
want to learn more about trampoline fitness, you can visit carvetfitness.com.
And that's gonna wrap it up for us today, folks.
Yeah.